You've heard of jambon beurre and you've heard of all kinds of baguette-oriented sandwiches, but there are so many other types of sandwiches to have in Paris, and that's what we're doing today. Most of them aren't going to look anything like a sandwich, but that's okay. They're sneaky sandwiches. Welcome to Paris in my pockets. Sneaky sandwiches of Paris. Hope you enjoy this, and best of luck to you on the whole philosophical questions that come after that.
He's right.
One of our favorite restaurants in the neighborhood is called The Hood. It's on Jean-Pierre Tombeau. Phenomenal spot to sit and have a meal. You've seen me go there with my dad. They opened up their own sandwich and donut shop across the street. Banh mi. If you've never had banh mi before, it's one of my favorite sandwiches. It's a Vietnamese French sandwich that you'll find all over the city. Usually a very cheap option for lunch. If you walk by, it's baguette filled with like pork or chicken and lots of fresh vegetables, some mayonnaise and some spices. These guys do a phenomenal version of that that's a little bit more expensive, but very worth it. High quality product, so delicious. And then their little beignets, like stuffed donuts basically, are my favorite's the salted caramel, but there are a variety you can try. Highly, highly worth it. Cooper's dying for it, aren't you, buddy? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna grab lunch. And then the only downside is you can't eat here. There's no seating. They used to have some in front, but they're not allowed to have that anymore. So we're just gonna go up the street to the left, down 2 blocks to Jules Verne, I believe is the name of the park. Sit down and have our lunch in the park. It's always nice to have a sandwich in the park. So it is a little bit confusing. You have 2 levels. You have 2 levels of sandwich that are a little bit different, expensive, €6 and €8 sandwiches, which then changes the price of your formula or your combo. Personally, a huge fan of the fried chicken, but the pork, the caramel pork looks really, really good. Would you rate this as one of your favorite banh mi's in town?
This is the best banh mi in town. I mean, not that my endorsement means anything, but this, hey,
Wow.
as you can hear, this is the best banh mi in town.
Really good.
This caramel, it's genuinely so good. They've really upped the donut game. They used to be good. The caramel used to be really, really good. They mixed up the flavors a little bit, and all of these are really good. Just like how I already bit out. I should have gotten a bite of this on camera because it's gonna explode. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do a second. It's kind of a savory, but it tastes good as opposed to that. Doesn't it? Or no, you don't like it?
It's good, but it tastes like the popcorn jelly bean. The caramel one, I just devoured that.
So good, right?
Really good. But it's nice. It has a lot of flavor, and but it's not too heavy.
Nummy. As you may be aware, Paris can be a little bit behind when it comes to technological adoption and some cultural movements, but the smash burger is coming alive here in Paris right now. And my favorite, the one that I'm the most obsessed with, also has the most ridiculous name. It's Baby Love Burger. And baby, do I love this burger. It's a really good smash burger with a brioche that tastes very nice and buttery, really simple on the ingredients going into it. And they also have a phenomenal fried chicken burger, which is what Kate got. You can get it in single, double, triple. They go crazy for it. You can get extra bacon, you can get extra pickles. I just like it the way it comes. It's very good. The fries are tasty, crispy, salty, and it's a fun vibe. You'll also notice a whole bunch of like no panini, no wrap, no crepe, no this, no that, no pizza. And that's kind of a knock on how most burger joints in Paris operate, where they sell burgers, but they also sell literally all of those things. And they're usually not very good. These guys specialize. They are very good. Highly recommended. It's also not far from the Atelier des Lumières. So if you're gonna come watch the light show at the Atelier des Lumières, I would suggest coming here for lunch, go there after, and then grab a coffee at like the Beans on Fire afterwards maybe. Good combination. You can check out the Beans on Fire in my Best Coffee Roasters video as well. Plug there. Let's see. Happy birthday, Kate.
Thank you.
We're trying the house barbecue sauce. Never tried this before. See how it is. Oh, it's nice. Yeah, it's sweet, but it has a little bit of vinegary touch to it. That's fresh. I don't know if you saw, they're also making the fries straight from potatoes in the back. I don't think there's anything else to say about Baby Love except it's really, really good. And if you're craving a burger while you're here and you end up in the 11th, they do have a cute toy in the box, so you can get the Baby Love Kids box.
I would really, I came first. That's delicious. No, it's really good. Usually from the south, I come from Georgia, so there's always good chicken sandwiches there, but this hits the spot. Tastes like home.
That's a review.
That is fantastic.
Happy birthday. Another phenomenal smash burger that I really like a lot, that also happens to be in the Pigalle area, if you happen to be stopping in Pigalle, is Dumbo. Dumbo, they're not open today. And also, you can't sit here. That's one of the major drawbacks. They'll put like crates out in front that you can sit on. They're not comfortable. So if you wanted to go smash burger, very good. Worth the wait usually, unless you're really hungry and the wait happens to be pretty long. And hey, Pigalle has tons of delicious stuff, including tacos, which could be controversial, I realize, especially given the title of the video, but let's talk tacos. One of the local all-time favorite taco stops is gonna be El Nopal. El Nopal's been around for a while. Their original location is up on the canal, but now you can get them down in Pigalle. We've been able to for a long time, even before that rhymed. They're delicious. It's a great spot to go. They're also closed today. Mondays are a challenge in a lot of parts of Paris, just in case you were unaware of that. And it highlights the point that you always want to have backups. Whatever you're going to be eating, wherever you're going to be going, always make sure to have backups. And my backup today happens to be what I actually wanted today, and that's where we're going next, for tacos. My current favorite taco place in Paris happens to be here in Pigalle, and it's Aka, which they do have a Taco Tuesday where you can get like a variety of tacos for €1 each. And then they've got a menu that's got a little bit more of a complete attitude, including this pollo asado, which I'm really excited about. Now, is a taco a sandwich? That's a philosophical question I don't feel like diving into today. You can let me know what you think of in the comments, but for the purposes of today's video, this is a sandwich, and I am so excited to give it a manja. That made no sense. Oh, genuinely really tasty, fun vibe. Not far from Montmartre if you want to walk down the hill and have some, I mean, maybe you're not missing Mexican, but I'm always craving a taco. And if you want to try one in Paris, it's probably a great spot to do it. It is a great spot to do it. What am I saying? Come here. It's going to be delicious. Their guac, their chips, everything's pretty tasty. I never tried their nachos before, which if you know much about me, you know is a huge surprise that I haven't tried them yet, because I have to try them pretty much everywhere I go. Just a delicious little snack. And I almost completely, I forgot the hot sauce. I love the pollo asado, what can I say? Whether on the canal or in the Marais, Miznan is a definite go-to. It's one of the guarantees. Allez-y, allez-y. I love this place. Opened in the Marais first, I believe, but now we're on the canal for lunch today. Their pitas, their sandwiches, everything. It's like Israeli-French fusion. It's super good. The scaffolding is going to make it really hard to identify, of course, from the outside, but don't worry, that won't be here forever. It's really good, though. Very tasty food. I got the beef bourguignon pita because it is my favorite. They don't always have it, though, so my backup would be the lamb kebab. Super good. Then they've got a lot of vegetarian options, like the mushroom pita, roast cauliflower. I think the ratatouille might even be vegetarian. Don't quote me on that. It's all really good.
How was the lamb kebabs? Beautiful. They're beautiful. The fresh bread really makes it. They just got a really good balance of herbs. It tastes really fresh. It doesn't taste stale or old or sort of like a kebab you get back in the UK. No, really, really good.
Bourguignon pita comes with, I think it's an aioli in the bottom. It's like, I mean, the meat is good, oh my gosh. I didn't want this yesterday, so I opted not to come here, and now that I'm eating it today, I'm like, why wouldn't I want this? Oof. My thanks to today's patron producer, Kaarin Howard, my sister, who's been a patron of mine for a very long time, and it's also her birthday while we're filming this. Just wanted to throw that in there. It's the one non-random patron I'm gonna do this year. Love you, Kaarin. And thanks to all my patrons for making this possible in the first place. If you happen to find yourself in the 16th, and I don't know exactly why you would find yourself in the 16th, you should know that Homer opened up their second location just this week, or about a week ago, here in the 16th on Victor Hugo. And they've got a salmon pastrami sandwich that can come with either salmon eggs or caviar. I didn't go for the caviar, I'm not quite that fancy. You can only get the salmon pastrami here at this location. That's really, really tasty. The cream cheese they're using is also very light. They said they were inspired by chantilly or like whipped cream. They wanted to try and keep it light in the mouth. It's definitely thicker than whipped cream, but it's really tasty. And whatever the seasoning is going on in here that I'm sure they've concocted on their own. The buttered toasted brioche, this combo with a drink and these chips, 23 euros in total. Super tasty. Of course, if you want to get the one with caviar, that one's 43 euros, so it could be more expensive. If you want to get a lobster roll or you want to try the salmon pastrami, this is the only place to do it. It's tasty. See, even says tasty.
I can see everything below.
Janet by Homer. In the video that I made about Rambuteau, Homer got all of the praise for like the lobster roll, which is really good, and I really like the lobster roll. But what I'm obsessed with, what I'm craving more than anything, honestly, is the Janet, which is their special like corned beef on rye. Phenomenal with their own mustard, and I don't even know what all was going on inside of it, but it was delicious. It looks amazing. He did just let me try the barbecue, however. They've got some delicious beef barbecue, like shredded beef, that they marinate for 6 hours in their own homemade barbecue sauce. It is freaking delicious. It's amazing. So I've been craving this for a long time. I'm going to stop and get myself a Janet because that's what I really want personally, but you will not go wrong if you get it's the same brioche bun that they use for the Homer, the lobster roll, that you'll get the barbecue roll in. It's phenomenal. They're also doing a catering thing right now. So if you live in Paris and you are looking to get some catering done, you can get a bunch of tiny little sandwiches made. They actually look killer. I kind of wish that I could just buy Have you ever thought about doing sliders? You could do sliders. That would be amazing. I don't think he wants to do sliders. That'd be amazing. At 15 euros for this sandwich, it is on the pricier side for sure for this video, but if you're craving some corned beef, you want to see what the French take on a delicious homemade corned beef, like, I'm just, yeah. Pour les hot dogs? I haven't had a hot dog in a while. I went through a phase where I ate a lot of hot dogs, strangely enough in Paris, but I think I moved on to the corned beef. Oh, it's so good. Sonny's, we were gonna come here and try and get a pizza, but then we saw that they just opened a deli, apparently 4 days ago, and so we wanted to try their sandwiches. Popping in to do a little bit of a sneaky sandwich. I mean, talk about sneaky sandwich. This one totally snuck up on us. We had no idea it was here. So the pizza at Sonny's has grown on us for time, going for the American style. These are American style sandwiches. And yeah, well, let's see how it goes. If you're anywhere near the canal by Republique, not that far away, it's pretty close. And there's so much good food around here. You should definitely come to this neighborhood. It's delicious.
Chicken parm, meatball sub.
Whoa. So Lindsay got the meatball sub and I got the chicken parm because I wanted to make sure I got something else. The meatball sub looks and sounds amazing. Definitely a little bit expensive. It's 12 euros for a sandwich. You didn't realize that? No. Yeah, it's 12 euros per sandwich. She wasn't even looking at the price. She's just throwing money away. The chicken parm looks good. You know, pan-fried chicken or breaded fried chicken with, I'm guessing, Parmesan. And then what was the vodka sauce?
Yeah.
Ooh. It's okay. First bite was a little disappointing, but that doesn't mean that it's all gonna be bad. The more cheese I get though, the more it helps because I need a little bit of salt. It's good. Is it worth 12 euros? Maybe not. That might be the one thing I feel like for 12 euros, I should get more of a punch in the face than I'm getting right now. But it's all right, I'll let you try it. Is it good?
It is good. I mean, it tastes like something you'd get maybe at a bodega in New York or in Philly. Is it the most amazing, blow your mind meatball sub? No. As I was telling you, there was Kristen Frederick used to have a sandwich shop in Paris. She's the one who did Le Camion qui fume, the burger truck. And when she started this sandwich thing, she was doing a cheesesteak, and it was epic. This could get there. Remember how when we first tried Sonny's, we were like, yeah. And it's grown on me, and they do this artichoke pizza, which is really good. So I think it's just like, you know, this is clearly very new. Let's see.
I will say the service doesn't live up to American service, but that's okay. The pizza place is usually a lot more on point. I just feel like I'm so into fried chicken sandwiches right now. I was hoping that'd be like a really good breaded fried chicken, and it's like, it's not crispy at all. It's really soft. So if you're gonna come, I'd suggest getting the meatball sub. That was a good call. Definitely go for the meatball sub, or maybe try one of the other ones. Chicken parm, it might grow on me. I don't dislike it. I just was a little bit disappointed on the first and second bite. My expectations adjusted, and by the time I took a third bite, I was happy. I hope this gives you some fun ideas for some sandwiches that you might not have thought of before you came, and maybe sparked a conversation among your family about what is a sandwich? How do I define a sandwich? Is a pita a sandwich? I can't answer that, but apparently I did by naming the video a sandwich video. Anyways, if you enjoyed this, make sure to check out parisinmypocket.com. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you, as always, to my patrons for making this possible. This would not be possible without you. So if you thought about continuing the series, you want more of these videos, maybe, I don't know, become a patron. It's worth it, I promise.